Okay, so my partner gives a slight forward line. I engage that line of pressure, and then I pull away. I feel the gap between the muscle and the fascia, and I re-engage. Now when I pull away, I can move a little bit left and right and run a wave through my partner's body. And you'll notice the edges, the gap is bigger than the center. So if I push straight into his frame and relax through the central gap, I've got to put more effort than if he pushes and I wave my hip a little bit and I spread the space out to the edges of the tension line. So we have his force as a line here. I want to make a wave inside that, either going through me or going through him. Direction doesn't really matter. And then on the outside edge of that wave, it gives me an expansion of space. So I touch the tension, I wave it off to the sides, and then you move your mind like a feather through the increased gap between the muscle and the fascia. The wave, if I want to push left, push right, it's a different muscle. If I want to push down, lift up, it's a different muscle. So you go to the tension and you push side to side or up and down, the muscles have to change so the gap opens. And then from there you can just expand through that gap. So up and down, left to right, and then increase the size of the gap. And whatever mechanical trick you might go push-pull, lift and drop, and so forth, you might use a circle. Circle, your partner's going to adapt to the circle more easily than a 180-degree directional change. So as you do this, get used to, if you're into the push hands and martial environment, what are all the tricks that open that gap up even further? And it's usually a pressure differential. Engage the pressure, make the pressure disappear, the gap opens, and then what other things are going to open the gap even further? The wave of your hip, waving the hip either in or waving the hip forward through his tension line. As my personality is much more forward and through my opponent, because I'm a big person. If you're a smaller person, you need to create more space and have better footwork, then your gap is going to be more yielding in and getting a better position and with better footwork. So larger people, they can just relax straight out. Smaller people are going to relax in and take the flank. So depending on what your martial framework is, how you're going to adapt this to work. Okay, partner up, have a play. Thank you.